Superman, issue number 2. It's the dawn of DC, folks. We're in the thick of it now. Metropolis has no power. It's dark everywhere. And we're introduced to Marilyn Moonlight, but we'll get to that in a minute. Before that, we do have to talk about what is happening in this Superman book, because it's pretty cool. You know, this issue didn't, do much. It was kind of just like, hey, zombie parasite. Is that an idea nobody's had before? Maybe it's a good one. Interesting. Crazy. Who knew that doing something so simple would actually work for Superman? We live in a world where everyone wants to tell the biggest story possible, but what if zombie parasite? What if zombie parasite, though? Maybe that's the answer we've been needing for all this time. Who would have thought? At the end of last issue, Superman was being drained every time a parasite absorbed his power. It would multiply. Now he's being overrun by a bunch of them, and the voice in his head that is Lex Luthor is like, maybe you should have admitted you need my help, hey, Big Blue, hey? But hearing that wakes up Superman, and he bats off the parasites, and he's able to kind of run away, climb up the side of a building, literally sinking his hands into, the stone, which is really cool. He's climbed up the side, he's like, oh, crap. Metropolis is overrun with parasites. There's no lights except for the glowing of his red eyes, which is really cool to see. Really interesting stuff. The artwork looks really good. Jamal Campbell, the artwork's really good. I'm liking this book. It's really fun. Then we cut to some secret location with the Secret Order of Mad Scientists. Who are these people? Silver Banshee's there, right? She's in there. There's some guy in a Hawaiian shirt, some messed up looking person with burns on them. And then there's there's somebody called Graft and the Dr. Farm, or Dr. Harm, however you want to say that. Disgusting looking creatures that are operating on Bizarro. And I'm like, cool. So, this is a secret organization of the smartest scientists that are evil in the Metropolis area. They're like, now that Lex Luthor is incarcerated, it's our time to shine. I can barely recognize any of these people. Whoever they are, please let me know. I've been on and off Superman for a while, so I don't know. Just some weird looking people doing some weird stuff to Bizarro. We just did some weird stuff to Parasite. What if these secret organization people do something to Bizarro now? Crazy. Who could imagine? So, secret organization, scary. We cut back to the Parasite Zombies climbing their way to Supercorp building. They destroy the last glimpse of light, which is a television. They climb inside. Mercy is trying to get all of the employees of Supercorp to get into a building. Get to the safe house. It's fine. I'll blast them down. She blows one up, but then it just multiplies into two. She's like, uh-oh, that ain't good. Superman comes charging through the room to protect her, freezes some of them. He's like, I don't know what's going on. Somebody did something to Parasite. None of this is good. I don't know what to do. Kind of crazy. And then Lex is like, I warned you. I told you. Put me away. Bad things were going to happen. You should have just, should have called for my help here. I know what I'm doing. You should have asked for my help. And as he's screaming in prison, we also see that Livewire is screaming I need to get online. Things are going to be bad if I don't have my followers knowing what I'm doing. And who else is in this prison? Is that the Ultra Humanite we see in the cell over there? Somebody with a long cape. I can't make out who that is. Kind of cool. And then Mercy's just like, are you talking to Lex? Are you talking to Lex right now? Whatever he's saying to do, you should probably do it. He's smart, Superman. You should trust him. Please. He might know what he's doing. Superman, of course, is like, I'm not getting him out of prison. Okay? That's not how the law works. I'm not doing it. So, keep the employees safe. I'm going to figure out a plan. So he goes away, leaving Mercy to figure everything out. I love the way Mercy is drawn in this book. I know, that's a supporting character, but she looks really good in this book. They give her a lot to do, and that's kind of cool to see. Pretty interesting. So Clark goes to the, top of the building. He talks to John and Kara, and they're like, look, we have the family dispersed. We've boarded off the city Metropolis, so none of the parasites can escape through the ice. But there's not much we can do. We could try fighting, but it's just going to drain our powers eventually. So Superman just goes, stay on the containment, do that, focus on that. But John's like, Dad, you have to understand, I don't know where Mom is. I can't find her. That makes Clark go, uh-oh, my boo's somewhere. I don't know where she is. So he flies into the Daily Planet building. starts to look for her. Can't see anything, it's all darkness until a ray of light shoots at him. And who is it that's there waiting for him? It's none other than Marilyn Moonlight, wearing a big, bright crescent moon cape, dressed like an old gunslinger. I don't understand what's happening. Her hat changes color, and so does the mask that she wears, and she has ghost gun or moon gun. Are they moon guns? Because her power comes from the moon, right? Is that what we're doing? Either way, she's shooting moon bullets at Superman. None of it's working. Then she gets on her moon horse, and she starts flying away from him like, you should stay out of this, man. When Metropolis goes dark and the nights are haunted, the legend of Marilyn Moonlight rides again. So I guess this is a common thing that happens in Metropolis when it loses all of its power, and only the moon is there to protect it. Out comes Marilyn Moonlight. I can't complain. A hot moon lady on a moon horse that shines a bright moonlight that recharges Superman, and he sees a glimpse of himself potentially in the Old West. How am I supposed to think that's bad? It is freaking sick. That's cool. She is a cool looking character with cool enough powers that I'm like, this is different. It plays into stuff I like. Cowboy things, moon things, people that can shoot Superman with a moon bullet. That's pretty cool. But Clark is recharged with moonlight as opposed to sunlight, so that's a cool twist that we haven't seen before. He gets another message from Lex, and he's just like, dude, you should have trusted me. Now you have to follow my lead on this one. But of course, Lex doesn't know that Superman just got some moon put into his body. He also hears the voice of Lois climbing out of somewhere. He's like, look, we have to get you out of here. It's too late. She's hungry. Uh-oh, she's infected with the parasite thing. What's happening? It's a zombie outbreak in Metropolis, baby. Even Jimmy Olsen gets infected. Everyone is scary. Uh-oh, they're all parasite creatures. There's little parasites climbing through their bloodstream. You're like, whoa, that's messed up, folks. It ain't looking good. They're trying to World War Z their way over the ice wall that the super family built. It ain't looking good. Uh-oh, parasites evolved. They're in the air. They're in the air. They're inside of Clark. He starts turning into a parasite. Don't touch the ground. Oh, man. This is insane. I did not think the second issue of this book was going to be Metropolis is dark. Parasites have invaded the bloodstream of everyone. There's a cowboy from the moon. What? That is so cool. And it looks incredible. And just the switch in colors from the first issue, everything's white, where everything is just bright and vibrant and colorful and powerful, to these dark colors with like crimson and purples everywhere. Such a unique thing. I love it. Such a gorgeous looking book. It's incredible. We're doing great work. Parasite Zombies. Who would have thought? I wouldn't. I'm all for that shit, man. Cool. What a design. What a concept. What an era. So, Superman issue number 2, I am going to give a 9 out of 10. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, and I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.